in these truck stop parking lots. I mean, these guys are driving through there thinking they're on the NASCAR track. And the parking lots of the truck stops.
Well, Darren, maybe they're in a hurry. Maybe they got to get somewhere.
Yeah, they hit a child. They ain't going to get nowhere. They probably won't even need an attorney.
Yeah.
And just to make Monkey Gallagher and Plowboys Day, don't even waste your time watching a race. The Toyotas are going to take it again.
Oh, there you go. Stir that pot there, Darren. That's good.
Hey, you have a good night. I'm going to jump off, and my next exit's coming up to go home. I'll talk to you next Friday night.
Hey, buddy.
Whenever you're here again.
Yeah, tomorrow night, and then again next Saturday night, yeah.
All right. Have a great night, sir.
All right, buddy. Be good and be safe.
Bye-bye.
Good to hear from you. 12 minutes away. Oh, yeah. Just thank you, Dr. Cuz, for Tom and Yvonne DiCarlo was Lily Munster on the Munsters. Carolyn Jones was Morticia Adams on the Adams Family. Yes. And Yvonne DiCarlo, with all that goofy makeup she wore, you could tell she – well, and also Carolyn Jones, that was Shirley Jones' sister. Yeah, that was a good-looking family right there. And Yvonne DiCarlo, she had a sister, too, if I'm not mistaken. All right? This is something we were talking about earlier in the show, and I'm sorry. We were talking about the gloomy, what was the exact weather headline for the Northeast? What was it? Oh, I got it here. Oh, shoot. Where was that? Anyway, gloomy, dismal, blah, the kind of weather they would enjoy the Addams Family. Like, anyway, we got on that, and then we started turning into a whole discussion about Yvonne DiCarlo and all this kind of. But anyway, thank you, Cuz. Appreciate it. Appreciate your input on that. 11 minutes away from the top of the hour. Do what? Gator? Is that where are you telling me to go?
Take Dynamic Don.
Dynamic Don. Okay, let me do that. Let's go this one right here. Very good. Dynamic Don, good morning, sir.
Good morning, Tom. Hey, I'll tell you what. It's Saturday. The reason I say what day it is, Saturday the 21st of May, because I listen to your show, and there's sometimes I wake up, and I'm going like, okay, Lord, what day is it? Yeah. And it's like, but Fairborn graduated class of 2016 last night. I told the wife, I said, we voted for the school board who hired the principals and the teachers. I said, and we voted for the school levy. Not only that, but I called down to the athletic director's office. I said, did all the football players, the seniors, did they all graduate? And he goes, sure did. And I said, we play them in the autumn, in the fall, and we graduate them in the spring. And it's like, because somebody did that for me back in 1975. I graduated with a D-, a 0.5 GPA. And I figured I'm just returning the favor. And, so anyway, so I was sitting there, and I keep a football program. And I sit there, and every time they call one of the seniors' names, I check them off. I go, okay.
So all the seniors on the football team, they all graduated. Was that last night?
Yeah. And it's just like at Fairborn High School, they graduated over at Wright State University, and they put it on Wright State channel. Mm-hmm. So sit and watch it on TV. I don't go around it because it's one of those things where you just, you're part of the community, and high school's part of the community, but, it's like, the teachers and the principals and the coaches, they take care of all that stuff. Yeah. We don't have to, like all we get to do is just sit there and, vote for the school board and vote for be an American voter. Just get, and a lot of, people, the presidential election. I say, hey, if you're going to be an American voter, there's a lot more people you're going to be voting for than just presidents. And so it's like the school board, and it's like, it's pretty neat watching them get up there and,
well, Don, I know you're very engrossed with the whole political scene. I guess you heard they have a third party candidate, Gary Johnson, a libertarian.
I've heard of him before. I think he's pretty good, but I like to stick with the two primary parties, like Republicans and Democrats. And it's just, did you see that B-52 go down in Guam?
No, man.
Oh, yeah. They're talking about that Egyptian Air, but we had a B-52 crash and burn. The crew got off it in time. And, it's just like, I gave a left knee joint to a B-52. I looked at that on. They briefly showed it, and I said, "Yep." I said, "Anderson Air Force Base, northern part, top of the rock." I said, as a matter of fact, there's a bomber that went off the end of the runway, and it's sitting there in the Western Pacific Ocean. I don't know if they even got the crew out of it because it's so deep there.
Now when?
Yeah, this just happened.
Just in the last few days, or?
Yeah, and that's why I'm surprised that they're not showing it. You know, it's like, they briefly showed Anderson Air Force Base, and KUAM Guam. That's it's just like it's out there in the Western Pacific, Philippine Seas on one side of Guam, and the Western Pacific Ocean's on the other side. That's between Hawaii and the Philippines. And I called in and talked to Chip off the air. I told him, I said, I'll tell you what, as a Christian, we had a bomber that would throw a fit about every 20 years, and it had to get a pound of Christian flesh, and I had to crawl on the catwalk. I'd sit in all the pilot seats and navigate everybody's seats, and then crawl the catwalk. I got back almost to the rear of the plane, and all of a sudden, this great big light and a spark went right through my left knee, and this guy said, "Did you see that bright light?" I said, "Yeah, that was Jesus coming for me." And that plane started working again. I said, "I'll tell you what." I said, everybody's like, "Oh, we lost the bomber." I said, "That bomber threw a fit." I said, we had maintenance superstition. We called them big ungodly flying fellows, or there's other names that that could stand for. But I'm telling you, they're warbirds, and they will eat their own if they can't go after and kill the enemy. So, you all right, Tom?
Dynamic Don.
Go with Jesus.
Never at a loss for words. Good to hear from you, brother. Coming up on 5 minutes away from the top of the hour, I want to say a shout-out to Wildcat Bill listening in this morning. Got a couple sending some nice emails over. Good to hear from you, bud. Also, Wheelchair Dave checking in. Good to hear from you, buddy, at Tom Bigby at 700WLW.com. And Wheelchair Dave's email consists of, well, I don't know if we can. Robert, I don't know, like it or not, Robert's turned into quite the celebrity.
Hey, Robert he's gonna start signing autographs.
Well, you know what? It ain't that far fetched. Oh yeah, very good. Also, our buddy Jared out in Missouri checking in this morning as well. Good to hear from you, Jared. Yep. Also, Vet Man. Good to hear from you as well, Vet Man. 888-860-8785. Let's see. We got Gator. We got Kenny. We got Pat. And we got room for you even after all that. 888-860-8785. This is America's Trucking Network. Hold on. I know this. Perry Mason, right? Perry Mason?
Perry Mason would be 99 years old today.
Played by Raymond Burr.
Which I never knew. I never knew he was gay. I had no idea.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I had no clue. I can still watch that show today, and it's like 1,000 years before my time.
That's mighty big of you there, buddy.
But, I had to give him his props. I like Raymond Burr.
I'm sure the gay community appreciates
your
sentiments.
Hey, I would be proud of, I love Raymond Burr. I'm a fan. What can I say?
And he loves you.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Brad Mays is out with it this morning. There you have it. He's in love with Raymond Burr.
That's right.
Wow. Now, this changes everything, Jack. What do you think?
It just confirms my suspicions. Doesn't change thing over here.
Where did we go wrong, man? All right, whatever. All righty. Pardon me. Where we got Just a little bit of time left, before the thing goes off. I want to at least get started with Gator. How you doing, buddy?
If I was any better, Tom, I'd probably be getting arrested for protesting at a Hillary convention or something.
Yeah, ain't you something?
But Brad come out of the closet.
Well, apparently.
Well, I liked Raymond Burrs, too. And, I like Jim Neighbors, man. I never, when somebody told me that he was gay, I was like, what? Man, I used to listen to him every Memorial Day. Sing Back Home Again in Indiana.
Oh, I know it. Yeah.
I mean, I sold newspapers out there in the 70s, buddy. It was, I've been to many and many.
Gator, I didn't want you to think I forgot about you. Hold on, I'll get right back to you. This is America's Trucking Network.